Welcome to the McCall's Kitchen, everybody. My name is Elisha. I'm from Fiorella Bake Shop, here today to make a really exciting Christmas dessert with you all. The holidays are just around the corner, so we want to get you guys equipped to wow your guests away. We're making a Nutella Christmas Tree puff pastry. We're going to show you all the steps, all the ingredients that you need. This is literally going to make your guests' mouth water. I love Nutella, and I'm going to be using the McCall's Hazelnut chocolate spread today, which is just like a Nutella. So let's get started. So let's get our puff pastry out on our parchment paper and start to cut it into the shape of the Christmas tree. Literally all you need is some pre-made puff pastry. We picked up a frozen one today, so it's easier for us, and this is going to be just as easy for you to make. You're just going to let it thaw for about an hour before you use it. Half an hour to 1 hour should be fine. Alright, so we have our puff pastry. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut a general outline of the Christmas tree, and then we're going to add the chocolate spread, which I mentioned right here. I'm so excited. This is going to taste amazing. So you're going to want to find the center of the puff pastry and then make your triangle, almost, I guess you can say. Then we are going to make our base. All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to take away the excess. You can make something else out of this if you want. You can use a cookie cutter and cut out some more shapes, but all we really need is a Christmas tree outline. And we are going to need our second puff pastry sheet, so just keep that on hand, and we're going to use it right after. So you're going to want to grab a pastry brush or something that you can use to spread. So I'm going to just go in with my Nutella, and I'm going to put a really nice thick, extra thick because I love Nutella, layer in between before we add our next sheet. You can pick the chocolate spread up at McCall's. Smells amazing. You're gonna want to get it all the way to the end because we don't want to miss any spots. We want chocolate everywhere. I think that's enough chocolate. So now what I'm gonna do is I am going to open the second sheet and I'm going to place it on top, and then I'm going to cut the same Christmas tree out. So just as easy as it looked the first time, same thing the second time. So I would line it up with the base at the bottom. There we go. All right, so now we're just going to gently press down, and we're gonna figure out where that original shape of the Christmas tree was. So as I'm feeling, you can kind of see me pressing and figuring out that shape. We're gonna cut along that same line. All right, last little bit here. So we have got our shape of the Christmas tree, and now the last and finishing touch is we're going to make the little branches into twists. So I'm going to cut horizontal lines, and then I'm going to use my hands to twist it. So I'll show you. I'm going to keep them about 1 inch apart, keeping some space in between each side. We don't want to touch the center line there. Perfect. Now, the one thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure that these lines are all the way through. So just taking the top of the knife and going over each line again. All right, so now all we're going to do is we are going to twist our branches. So just like that, we're going to make twists all along. So pick up each Careful not to put too much pressure because you don't want that Nutella to squeeze out. Perfect, so one side's done. I'm gonna do the other side. Perfect. So, looks a little bit messy right now, but I promise you it's gonna look so good after it comes out of the oven. Got chocolate all over my hands. I'm gonna get this onto a pan and then into the oven to bake for about 20 minutes. So we'll see you right when this is baked and we'll come back to take a look at it. So the last step before we pop this guy into the oven is we're gonna give it an egg wash. So you're gonna get one egg, you're gonna whisk it together, grab a brush, and we're just gonna lightly wash this with egg so that it stays nice and fluffy, doesn't get dry. And our oven is just preheating right now, so we'll get this in there for 20 minutes to bake. You're gonna wanna make sure you get all the curves, all the little twists that we did. All right, we are ready for the oven, so let's get this in there and we'll see you when it's all baked and we're gonna final it with toppings. I wish you guys could smell the kitchen right now. It smells amazing. Nutella has filled the room. The last thing that we're gonna be doing to finish off our Christmas tree, which by the way, turned out amazing. It has a nice crunch to it, but it's so soft you can just pull these branches apart. I'm gonna put some powdered sugar, sprinkle some candy canes, and then it's all ready. So the way that I like to sprinkle powdered sugar is using one of these and then spooning the sugar into it and tapping it along your hand. So just like this. Got a little snow on the Christmas tree now. Okay. Lastly, some crushed candy cane. Because why not? It's Christmas time. I think that is good. And there you have it, our Nutella puff pastry Christmas tree all ready to go. The nice thing is that your guests can pull the branches apart, which I'm gonna show you because I'm so excited to take a bite. We hope you guys had a fun time with us in the studio today, getting ready for the holidays, getting you guys in spirit, excited for all the food and dessert and presents to come and time with family. This is the perfect dessert for your guests, for your party. They're gonna love it. Nutella is always a crowd pleaser. Make sure you guys subscribe. We have a lot of fun holiday content coming, and we're gonna make sure that you guys see everything from the colors to the sprinkles. You guys can also tell us what you guys wanna see us make in the comments below, but make sure to stay tuned and see you guys very soon.